Welcome back to the channel, it's 9, and today we are going to continue our discussion about this big week for PlayStation, as Greg Miller has given us an update and also something peculiar from PlayStation's Twitter account. Now, before we get into that, if you have not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. Now, let's kick it off with this PlayStation Twitter tweet. Then we are going to get into the Greg Miller update. Now, PlayStation Twitter tweets out, "Why is it always Monday? In short, don't give up." And I believe this to be a response to their 9 a.m. tweet this morning, where many people, including myself, commented on expecting something else. So I really feel like they're saying, hey, you know, we have something for you guys. Something's happening this week. We are going to show you. It's just not today. And so it really gives me hope. Of course, this could also just be, you know, reading too much into things, as they are cryptic sometimes. But I do think there's more to it than that. And that kind of leads us to Greg Miller's update here. And if you guys remember yesterday, we got a tweet from him saying that there were 3 major rumors. All of them were very interesting, and that if even one of them came true, it would be a very interesting week. And so much so that he has actually delayed his show to make sure that if it does come out, that he's able to talk about it in time for his show. Now, he talks about this a little more on his show. I will have a clip up for you guys.
Okay. One of them I think is very nebulous and could be anything. And again, that's the one I'll have confirmation on today. That's the one I'll know something about by the end of the day. And that one I don't know what it is, and I'm very interested to find out what it is. All right. I know more than I should on that, thanks to an error, we'll say. All right. Somebody who didn't think it through, Tim. People don't understand how systems and mechanics work. You understand? All right, cool. Then, of course, Spartacus is just a weird thing of like, all right, cool. We've heard so much about it. What is it really going to be? What is really going to be playable? What's really backwards compatible? What's digital? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. What are the actual tiers? Has Jeff Grubb got it all right? Which I imagine he does. What's that going to be? And where do we shake out there? And the third one I would say more about, but it's not mine. You know what I mean? That is one that has been entrusted to me by someone else, and so that's why I'm more unlocked on it.
I'm trying to help the chat out here. I'm trying to, like, you know, get the sleuths out there, because if they sleuth their way through this down the little hole that we're digging, then it's not on us. But Greg, does it have to do with delays?
No, none of this is about delays. This is not about, to my knowledge, this is not nothing about God of War Ragnarok or whatever.
And he's saying PlayStation Spartacus is all but certain. Like, we know this PlayStation Spartacus is going to happen. He's also saying these other 2 rumors are not tied to Spartacus at all, and that it's not about God of War Ragnarok, and it's not about any delays. And he states that he is corroborating evidence for the other 2 rumors. It almost sounds like it's business related, like he got an email and he knows something, and he was not supposed to know it, but he does know it. So it's just a matter of waiting for that to come to light for everybody else, as he talks about one of them is not for him to tell. And if that's the case, then I believe it's some sort of announcement, but it's really vague. Like, obviously we didn't get any major reveal of what it could be, but when we talk about it not being God of War Ragnarok, we talk about it not being any delays, then it starts to leave the question a little broader, right? The scope of this just got a lot bigger. Like, this could still be about PSVR 2, definitely. I feel like they are going to push PSVR 2, but is that going to happen this week? We don't know. Is it going to happen anytime soon? We don't know. But this could also be either an acquisition, a third-party deal, or maybe a showcase, and that would kind of make sense, as Greg Miller has been known to host things and be a part of, for example, PlayStation Experience, right? So it's not far-fetched for him to have a role in this, or for this to be true. I believe when Greg Miller, you know, tweets something out like this, that it is very significant. It has a lot of value. And so I think that there's something going on. I think this is a big deal. Him talking about it, and he's not the kind of person that just, you know, talks about rumors all the time. He's usually very far from that. So this is out of the ordinary. And I think when he's saying something like this, it very likely is something very important. So what is the big deal, right? Because that's obviously going to be a question. Well, what information have we really gotten out of all of this? And I think it's not so much the direct, very specific information. It's about what we know it's not going to be. And what we are expecting and have been expecting is, of course, a God of War Ragnarok update. So when we talk about it's not going to be that, and it's not going to be delays, well, it really, really broadens the scope of what it could be. So I think it's a big deal in the fact that, yes, it's a big week for PlayStation, and unfortunately, nothing today, But tomorrow is still just the second day of the 5-day week where they usually announce things. So we could be getting anything tomorrow as early as 9 a.m. I think 9 a.m. Eastern time, we are going to definitely hear something pretty significant, at least by Tuesday. I would be shocked if it took any longer, but I could be wrong. Regardless, we are looking at a big weekend. We're going to get something of substantial value sometime this week, and I think that alone is very exciting. But I would love to hear from you guys, as that's all I have for you in this update. What do you think PlayStation is talking about? Do you think they are hinting towards everything that we have been discussing since yesterday? What do you think of Greg Miller's update? Talking about Spartacus happening. It's going to be announced. That's all but certain. And then talking about 2 others that are not tied to Spartacus. And then saying that even so, it has nothing to do with God of War Ragnarok, and it has nothing to do with any delays. What could Greg Miller be talking about? What could Sony deliver us this week? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you have not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Links will be in the description. And share this video with a friend. I will talk to you all on the next one. Take care.